Welcome back to our channel. If you are new to the channel, I'm Dwaynia, and at Canadian Small Business Women, we discuss all things business. Here, you can find videos on various business topics such as marketing, PR, email marketing, social media marketing, and much more. You can even check out our video workshops of some of our previous events. But before I jump into this recession proving your small business video, take a minute, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so that you never miss out on all the money making tips we have for you. Okay, there's a lot of talk lately about the big R. What's the big R? The recession. And as small business owners, this is really big for us to really keep our eyes and ears on because it can affect us drastically. The world has been in a financial tailspin over the past couple of years, and with prices increasing drastically for, basic things such as shipping that can really affect us, and the stock market having a mind of its own, how can small businesses stay competitive and thrive during this period? All right, let me dive right in. I'm just going to give you a few tips that can help you, I should say us, as small business owners, to battle this recession, at least to keep us, a little bit more comfortable. So the first thing we have to consider is that we need to secure capital before we need it. We need to make sure that in this time, right now, we start building our business credit and have a lot of cash in reserve for emergencies. We don't want to have to apply for lines of credits or credit cards when we're deep in a recession because the interest rates will be very high. If you can secure credit now and also establish that you have good credit for if you do need that extra, 10, 20, $30,000 for your business, then at least it will put you in a better space. If there's an emergency and you have cash in reserve, it'll be much easier to deal with that emergency as opposed to going to look for other ways of financing. So start looking at what your credit cards look like for your business. If you don't have a business credit card, please get a business credit card today. Like today, get a business credit card. You need to separate your personal from your business. If you can get a line of credit for your business, do so. You don't have to use it. It can just be there for when you need it for any kind of emergencies. So that's step one, securing capital and saving cash. Step two, create some long-term contracts with some of your key partners and suppliers. So if you're a business that relies on certain items, let's say shipping kits to ship out goods to your customers, and you know that you have a particular supplier, this is the only supplier you use, and you're going to be using them for the next year or two, start having the conversation with these suppliers and see how you can secure pricing by, putting some kind of minimum spend in a contract, make it a multi-year contract if you can. If you can put a minimum spend in, let's say I'm a company who needs 50,000 shippers for the year. If you know that you have consistently been using a minimum of 50,000 shippers every year, then you can use that as your baseline for your conversation with your supplier so that you can put that in your contract with them, right? And then you can also try to secure the lowest pricing. And this helps with your relationship because when you think about it, if they see that you want to secure them in a multi-year contract and they're willing to give you a good price for it, then they also have confidence that you will be in business, just like how you're trying to have confidence that they will be in business, right? But also secure a backup supplier while you're at it. You want to make sure you have a backup because anything can happen, right? I can remind you of that huge winter or ice storm that we had, was it last year? I believe, and it affected the southern states, like Texas was in a freeze. that affected a lot of people when it came to their supplies, and it affected us all the way here in Canada. So think about things, acts of nature that can happen that can affect your suppliers. So always have a backup and keep the conversations going with partners, keep the conversations going with these suppliers so that they know that you are in it for the long haul and you are considering them. So they should always consider you. Another thing that you need to consider during this time is to maintain strong relationships with your customers. Your customers are the bread and butter of your business, right? They're the ones who are keeping you afloat. Your current customers, they keep coming back. And in a time of recession where people don't want to spend money on things that are not a necessity, it's going to be harder to get new customers. So you want to make sure you continue to foster that relationship with the customers you currently have. Now, how can you do that? A couple of easy things. If you have your customers in an email marketing on an email marketing platform, it's great. You can continue to communicate with them. You don't have to do hard sells. You can poll them to ask them about their needs. You can ask them for any advice, any new things they want to see in the business. You can ask them about their concerns. You can just, keep that conversation going. It could be a weekly email like, hey, this is what we have coming up, but you know what? We're thinking of implementing something new in the business. Do you have any ideas? Keep them as a part of the conversation in the business because they will continue to buy from you. You can also do that on social media because you have the platform. If you have seen any of my previous videos, you know that I don't consider social media leads as warm leads. Your email list is your warm lead, but social media can get them there, right? So still have the conversations on social media, and you can offer exclusive deals to your email list, announce it on social media, obviously with a call to action for everyone to join your email list to get these exclusive deals. And that kind of helps build that customer pool. So really, really try to maintain the relationship with your current customers because they're the ones that are going to keep you afloat during the time of need. Another thing to consider is to not make large investments. What you're thinking of investing in is not a necessity for your business to function, then put it off as much as you can. You have to ask yourself some questions when it comes to these large investments. Is it needed? First question. Is it needed now? Second question. Will this make a direct positive impact on the business? That's the third question. And the fourth question is, what if I don't purchase it? Will it hurt the business? Answer those questions before you decide to make the investment. And you also want to look back at my first point where I talked about securing capital and securing credit, because if you are going to make this large investment, it's good to already have the cash on hand, or it's good to already have a line of credit or a good interest rate on the credit card that you're going to use for this particular thing you need for your business. For example, if you normally do all your business on a computer and your computer is dying, then yes, you need it for your business. So you want to invest, but it would be wise to have enough money to purchase a computer outright, right? You don't incur extra costs for, any kind of interest rates. So think about that before you make any large investments. The other thing to think about when you're trying to recession-proof your business is to have multiple revenue streams, if you can. That is, not every business allows you the opportunity to do that. But if it is possible to diversify, then now is the time to try to do it. You can offer more services wherever it's practical. You can offer other distribution channels where it's practical as well. So sit and think about how your business operates and how you can find ways that are not going to cost you a whole lot of money, because we're not trying to spend unnecessary money unless you sit and you plan it out, do a whole business model canvas on it to see if whatever you're adding will actually bring in more revenue, then it might be worth it. but think about multiple revenue streams. I want to give you a little bonus too. There's another way that all businesses can benefit during this during this recession period. You have your clients, right? And they love you for a reason. They keep coming back, all these customers. Set up affiliate marketing options for whatever it is that you have, whether it's a service or it's a product. Because if you have customers who already love what you do, they're already out there talking about you and talking about what you do. You can give them an opportunity to be your cheerleader and to sell your business. But it also helps you because that's now a part of your marketing strategy. That's your new revenue stream. You don't really have to do much except for provide the marketing materials that they can use in order to help you sell more or diversify or build your business. So I hope these little tidbits can help you feel a little bit more comfortable as we are entering a recession. And you can get more prepared to make sure that you can pull through all this. Because, I mean, it's really tough for small businesses. And being in a recession, it can be scary, but it doesn't have to mean that it's the end for your business. So take the right steps and plan. So let me do a quick review. Make sure you secure your capital and, have a stash of cash, I should say. Create long-term contracts with your suppliers. Maintain strong relationships with your customers. Don't make any large investments. Try to create some diversification in your revenue streams and see if you have some affiliate marketing options that you can set up for your customers to help promote you. I'm going to give you some bonuses here. Just check the links in the description. I'm going to give you some free downloads. There's going to be a 2023 Let's Get Clear with Our Business Goals list. And there's a link to also submit questions to me because I can answer all your questions. At least I'll try to. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.